Everybody, welcome to another short video on FishTech HD charts. This time we are talking about the new Vaal Marina on the Vaal Dam in South Africa. And we're going to select our chart. We're going to use our Navionics chart to locate the dam. Always please do this, guys. Save yourself a lot of hassles, a lot of phone calls asking where's the chart, can't find it. We use our Navionics to find our location. There we go. We're going to pop our charts in. We're going to start with the Vaal Marina. So we tap on that. What you're going to get is you're going to get something like that. This chart is about 9,700 acres here, about 70 kilometers of shoreline. So it's a substantial area that has been covered. Okay, the first thing is we're going to go to our more options. Please, guys, never ever touch this overlay here. This one that's on your primary, your first page of your menu. Never, never, ever, ever touch anything there, especially Genesis Live. That will, if you've got a FishTech chart in your unit and you turn that Genesis Live on, you're running a 50% chance of destroying your card, corrupting the data on there, and you're going to have to buy a new card. So please never, ever use Genesis Live. Okay, so we're going to go more options, chart options, and that's the overlay that we're talking about. And we're going to make that full. What you'll see, what's going to happen there is, this is quite a nice low level here. And it's a very accurate low-level chart. I see a couple of charts the guys are using currently, and the satellites are way off, way off. So anybody that uses a satellite chart that isn't calibrated like this with the FishTech chart, please be very careful. If you're not sure, rather rely on your contours, because you know that your contours are very accurate. But if your satellite is off and you've got that little hump over there, and the water in this case drops another 6 foot, that's your gearbox gone. So just a caution there with satellites. But they are obviously a fantastic reference. Okay, right. So you've got a low-level satellite, you've got 1 foot contours, but only up to 30 feet, and they'll only pop in. You see when you zoom in, there's your 1 foot contours there, and then there's 3 foot major contour intervals, but there's 1 foot minor contour intervals up to 30 feet depth. So then what we're going to do is, if you want to see the actual colors, we turn that on like that. Or you can go full and you're going to see it like that. Another option with this is you can turn on your shaded relief. I know this is very popular, but you'll need to go to your photo overlay and make it land only. And then we will go to our categories. We'll turn that off. There's off. Okay. So just remember, you'll have to turn your categories off. You just see what happens if we go full. You see, if we're using photo overlay full, you're not going to see the shaded relief. You must go to land only, and then you will get quite a nice shaded relief of this section here, which is actually quite nice. It certainly is quite a nice way to actually view the charts. But in this case, we are going to not do that. We're going to go full, and we're going to zoom in. And guys, there's a lot of photographs. There's 350 photographs around the dam. You just tap on them. You tap on the little image block there, or the pop-up block, and then you tap on image, and then you get a pretty good idea of what type of what have you got on the ground around that area. So if you're looking for something of interest here, keep in mind the dam was done now at a level of 88% and it was 5 feet down. So if we don't get any rain, the dam's going to drop even lower, and then obviously all these photographs here will become a reference only, because everything's going to be out of of the water. So just pay attention to that type of thing. Yes, I think that's about it that we've got that I can show you on how to use these charts. Guys, there's no Ultra HF with this chart. It will be coming with a later update. And the reason for that is we had an issue with the side scan. Um, we were fortunate enough to get good down 2D sonar, but we were doing some experimenting, and the experimenting didn't work so well. But the Ultra HF, we are going back next week to the Vaal, and we will be doing a rescan of the shallow side scan stuff. So there will be mosaics coming for these charts. But this chart, as it is now, is at a very good price of only 1,500 Rand. But keep in mind that that does exclude the Ultra HF. The guys that do buy this and want to do a full upgrade later, because what we are going to do is, I just want to go back here. I want to go to, there we go, back, chart options, full. We are going to be going to Deneysville. We'll be doing this Deneysville area up to the Groot Eiland around here. And we're also going to be going down to, I think it's here, Oranieville. We're also going to be doing a little bit of scanning around this Oranieville area. So those are going to be our primary areas that we're going to be focusing on. Oh yes, that's the other thing I forgot to mention. These names that you see here, these are actual names from a official chart for Vaal Dam. So these are not names that I've made up like I have done for some of our more remote dams that don't have any name. The Vaal Dam is well documented, and these are the proper names for the various areas. So yes, guys, that's the Vaal Marina. I'm going to call it Vaal Marina Lite because it doesn't have the side scan. But just something I want to point out. Some of you that have been buying charts from me for a very long time, some of you might think, oh, 1,500 Rand for this section. Keep in mind, when about 13, 14 years ago, we were selling just parts of Inanda Dam, for example. I think it was around 2,500. We had 2,400 acres. And I remember we were selling it for the same price. It was R1 per acre. So it was 2,400 Rand for the chart. And there was no side scan, there was no satellite, there was nothing. It was just contours only. This section here is 9,700 acres, and it's going for 1,500 Rand, plus it's got the photographs, plus it's got the satellite. So yeah, times have gone up and we've become a hell of a lot cheaper. And yeah, that's very unlike everything in the world today. But anyway, guys, if you're interested in this chart, please give Colleen a call or contact her on Facebook or whatever, and order your Vaal Marina Lite. Thank you. Have a great day, everyone.